Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. It has been 3 months since I posted a YouTube video and I missed you guys. So for today's video, as our grand return, we are here at Epcot and it is the last couple days of the 50th anniversary. By the time this video is up, the 50th is gone. So we're gonna celebrate that. Also, Harmonious is gone too. So we're gonna watch that as well. And then we're gonna get into kind of like why I've been gone. So with that said, let's start living our most magical life. I missed saying that. So let's just cover the news first. My first big news, well, it's not even my big news, but Tony now has an annual pass for Disney, which is super exciting.
It's very exciting. We have missed you guys. It has been already 3 months without a YouTube post. So happy to announce that I am now an annual pass holder.
Now the next thing we need to discuss is my absence on YouTube, and there's really no like major reason why I left. It's mostly to work on my other platforms like Instagram and TikTok, and also I felt like people weren't really watching YouTube as much. People were really into short form content, and I've seen a lot of success on Instagram. We hit 10,000 followers, but I like long form content. I'm long-winded, I have a lot to say, and it's hard to do that in a minute and 30 seconds. So I'm coming back to YouTube, and I always felt like people really didn't want to watch this kind of content. But while I was gone, I got so many messages. People asking me, when are you releasing a video? So even if I only have 3 people watching, that's all that matters, because there are 3 people who really care about this content. So this is for you guys. Our first attraction is going to be the Seas with Nemo and Friends.
Let's go explore, explore. Let's go explore the big blue world.
Mr. Ray, we can't explore without Nemo.
I'm sure we'll see him any minute now.
Stop playing games!
Games? I love games! Ooh, I'm thinking of something pink and bouncy that looks like a balloon.
Ah, jellyfish!
Nemo! Why don't you drop by for a little bite? Oh, what a beautiful little bite!
So much to discover.
I've never seen before. So many creatures singing around the sea.
In the big blue world. I love that attraction. We are now in the aquarium. If you're not following my Instagram, you're missing out on some pretty great content. I've been posting pretty frequently on there, doing little tiny shorts, mini vlogs, and I just did one of the entire aquarium. Now I'm gonna give you a little snippet, but if you want to see those little mini vlogs, just head over to my Instagram. I'll leave it like right here. I always have to come and check out the manatees. Lou and Little Joe, they are so adorable. They're both rescued, and they actually have a little episode on Disney Plus, the Animal Kingdom show. If you just type in Animal Kingdom on Disney Plus, it definitely will come up. Look at that. Look how they're just under his little belly, tagging along. This is so, I love this place. And there is the sea turtle. Look at his tail. I didn't even know sea turtles had tails that long. There are quite a few stingrays in here. That one had a little happy face. But I asked a cast member and she told me the reason why the fish are following it is because it is their feeding time and the fish are trying to, you know, grub off of the stingrays. Next up, we are heading into the Land Pavilion and we're going to watch Awesome Planet because my friend Tony here has never seen it. He is dazed and confused. Here we go, Awesome Planet. 10 minutes to the next show. Guys, in the comments, let me know. Have you ever done this? Here we are inside the theater. Now, my first time doing this, I was shocked. This theater is huge.
Let's go over some of the features. For starters, location, location, location. This planet has a great orbit around the sun, and that means the weather's perfect for life. Not too hot, not too cold. There are lots of neighborhoods to choose from. By the way, we call them biomes, and they're all great places to live. For example, if you like water, you're in luck, because most of the real estate on this planet is ocean, and that's a good thing because no water, no life.
That was Tony's first time seeing Awesome Planet. What did you think?
I think it's definitely a wake-up call for everybody to do just a little bit more for the planet. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's only 10 minutes, guys. Take 10 minutes of your time to watch it. It's super informative and very, very easy to like understand. Take care of the planet. That's it.
Yeah, and I love how it's narrated by Ty Burrell from Modern Family, and he kind of introduces it as like he's trying to sell you real estate, of this planet. And then it also shows. I didn't want to film too much of it because I don't want to ruin it for you, because you really do have to see it. But it really makes you think about how we treat this planet.
Definitely.
So really important, and that's why I love Epcot, because Epcot is just so like educational. And if you think Epcot's boring, it's because you don't have culture. Just admit it. You just don't have culture. All right. Next up is going to be Soarin' at a 60-minute wait. Me and Tony, or Tony and I, excuse my bad language, were lucky enough to get a boarding group for Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I have filmed this so many times on the channel, but we are going to do a kind of guide for people who are afraid of coasters.
Like me.
Like him, and he's gonna let us know what the gauge is. Like, is this capable for someone who's afraid of coasters to do? But you have to follow me on Instagram to see that, because that's gonna come out as a reel. So make sure you head over to the Instagram and follow, because the video will be out when this video drops. We just finished the Guardians of the Galaxy little video for Instagram, and I am laughing so hard right now because his reaction is amazing. So make sure you head over to Instagram, WDW Kevin, and see his review. It is so good. We made it to the World Showcase, and it is currently Flower and Garden Festival, so we're gonna try some food booths. In the beginning of this video, I mentioned the 50th coming to an end, so banners like this will no longer be here at the time that this video will be uploaded. Now, my only question, and it is a huge question, is what is going to happen with these 50th statues? These are all over all 4 of the parks, and they incorporated the new magic bands to have an interactive element with these. So it just kind of feels like this was a huge cash grab for Disney. We're gonna make our way through the World Showcase, but Tony wanted to start in Canada, which to me is mind-boggling. I never met anybody who wants to start in Canada, but it is what it is. Our first stop is going to be Trials and Trails, and we are going to do the boneless Impossible Korean short rib, which is so delicious. If you guys have been following for a while, you know we did this last year, and it is just so worth it. Here we have the Korean short rib, and then Tony surprised us with getting these lumpias. Now, we did try the Korean short rib last year, but this is new here, so let's give this a go.
So just so you know, this is made with Impossible meat. So it's all vegan. And it's so delicious. Perfect spice. The rice, let's see. The rice is nice and mushy, just how a Korean dish should be. Next on our list is the lumpias, guys. There is a sweet chili sauce that is drizzled in there with also the Impossible meat. Nice and crunchy. In there, there's cilantro, carrots, just what the doctor ordered.
We are here in the UK, and it seems like there's a lot of action happening. Miss Minnie Mouse is doing a little meet and greet. She looks so cute. Looks like today is going to be a Disney first. We are going to do Beauty and the Beast, the sing-along.
Now, see that girl? That's Belle, and she lives in this cottage on the outskirts of town with her father Maurice. She's on her way to the market to do her morning shopping, and as it turns out, her morning singing. So let's listen and sing along. Little town.
Tie your napkin around your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest.
So the Beauty and the Beast sing-along is an absolute vibe. We were going pretty hard in there.
We were true for new
And a bit alarming. It's just hard because obviously copyrights, we can't film everything, but definitely check it out. It is so fun. I made a quick little pit stop in the American Pavilion because I just needed to show you guys how beautiful this Princess Tiana topiary is. Look at that, just absolutely gorgeous. Now these are around for the Flower and Garden Festival, and this is by far the best one. Well, while I was showing you the Princess Tiana topiary, Tony decided to stop at the Magnolia Terrace, and he is trying the spicy chicken gumbo. It is a tradition to eat on top of a Epcot trash can. That's the only way to do a festival. And here is the gumbo.
This is gonna be the chicken gumbo. I have to say it's super creamy, but it's missing the spice for me. It's okay.
Now, I did try this last year, and I wasn't the biggest fan because I remember it being watery, and the consistency is about the same, so it doesn't look like anything's changed here. But let's just give it another go. Yeah, it needs more spice, but it's less watery than last year, so it's okay. We are now heading into the China Pavilion, and we are going to do Reflections of China. The temple is absolutely beautiful, guys. Look at this. I could sit here all day and just get lost in the architecture. I love the 360 theater. Now the only issue, my friends, is once the projections start going, it looks very distorted on my end. I'm just gonna show you guys just a smidgen of this and you'll see how wild it looks.
Of the Tang Dynasty, and I have returned to share with you reflections of my beloved China.
Set your gaze across the Huangpu River, and you will find a new China that reaches for the sky. Yet in this city of East meets West, one can still find treasures of Shanghai's stately European.
Anytime we do Reflections of China, we always come and make sure we leave a penny, a dime, a quarter, even $1 sometimes, just for our little offerings. As I mentioned earlier, Harmonious is going away, and this is going to be our last time watching it. So enjoy the final Harmonious.
Voices calling out in search of one another. We find each other in song.
So that is going to do it for today's video. I am so glad to be back on YouTube. Tony, thank you for hanging out with me and helping me create this video.
Thank you for having me.
Love you for watching. Bye-bye.